What's up, y'all? It's Jam and Sam, and today we're going to restore the Champion Stevens victory music from Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire. Now, let's drag our MIDI. Let me make sure that this is set up right. Yes, okay. Okay. Let's select MIDI out with Fruity LSD. And we'll go to Soundbank 18. Now we have our instrument. Let's play. Let's put the downbeat here. Nice. Okay. So let's play the solo the first channel here. Now we have a trumpet, so let's go drag in our sound canvas. And some French horns. Let's call this trumpet. Now let's clone this. Wait, no. Let's go to our volume knob. Okay, I'm just gonna stop that for now. Let's see, let's set the volume to be 150%. Go to part 1, edit, and turn off the reverb. And then let's set the instrument to be an SC88 Pro Map brass trumpet. Now, I want to go then and grab all my trumpet notes. See, sometimes the MIDI glitches and gives you the wrong instrument for no reason. Okay. So we've got all the trumpet stuff. Let's go copy that. Find first empty, call it melody. Go to trumpet and paste. And let's see. There is some space between here that we don't even have any notes at all, like in the MIDI. It's like literally just empty space. Yeah, there is nothing there. So we're gonna go and remove that across the board. So let's go Control A, move this to the beginning, and then we will put a downbeat here. All right. And one thing I want to do differently that from here on out is like put down the notes before copying any automation, so that way I can like have a better, clearer idea of what I need to do. Okay, now we have French horn. So let's go clone this trumpet. Call this French horn. French hun. French hun. All right, let's go make this a French horns patch. Turn up the cutoff because this there's some brightness hiding under that filter that we want to get out. And I remember these were French horn notes. Let's see what else. And then all of this was trumpet, but here it switches. Ah, and this is strings. Okay, and we have to Control Shift. I forgot to do that, so now I need to go and select this part again. Let's copy this, and then we go to melody, and then I'm gonna correct the timing change. Go to French horn, paste. Nice. Nice. Okay. Now let's go and grab our strings. Well, let's first make our string channel. Clone this French horn. And let's call it strings. And then we'll go and grab our string notes. Okay, now let's head on over to, well, actually, first let's put our cursor here. Oh, we have like an odd time signature. We are in triplets here. Okay. Nice. Okay, so now let's put our cursor here. Go to strings, paste, and FL Studio never puts anything where we want it. Actually, we can't even get this where we want it because there's some weird stuff going on. Is this the right part of the grid? No, it's not. We need it at half the bar. And this is still a French horn. We need this to be strings, so let's go to ensemble strings. Nice. Okay, very nice. Hey, yes, Sam. Sorry I wasn't here yesterday to catch the error. No worries. We will. People come and go as they please, and I can't expect anyone to be here. This is not a job. Nobody's getting paid, so people can come and go as they please. All right. So, then now we have our first channel. Now, so let's move on to the next channel without copying any automation or anything. See if there's even is automation. Yeah, there is some automation here. Okay, so let's just get our notes down. I just want to get my notes down so I can see what I'm going for. We have another layer of what looks like everything. Ah. So let's go and grab my trumpet notes. Nice. Okay. So that's our trumpet notes. Let's go and oh wow, we have common time here, so let's adjust for that. Copy this, go to melody, and then go to the trumpet, paste this here, and then we're going to move this until it's more in line. Now this is pointing to channel 2, so we need to make channel 2 in the sound canvas also a trumpet. Go to SC88 Pro Map, brass trumpet, and then we'll turn off the reverb, and then it'll work. Nice. Okay, now let's go grab our French horn notes. And I think we have some French horn over here. There we go. Control Shift. Okay, so that's all our French horn. Let's put our cursor here, copy this, go to melody, go to French horn, and put our cursor here and paste. Now let's make part 2 of the French horns channel a French horn. Go to brass, French horns, and turn off the reverb, turn up the cutoff. Now we have our other layer. Nice. Now let's go grab our flute notes, but first let's clone this strings channel and make it a flute. Let's hold Alt. Actually first let's just go to pipe, flute to make the patch of flute, And then let's hold Alt and push down to put it under the respective MIDI channel. And then let's call it flute. Okay, now let's go grab our flute notes. Control Shift, select. Okay, that's all the flute notes we have here in this channel. I don't know what that was. Let's go to melody, put the cursor back a little bit. Then we go to flute, paste, and now this is the first flute channel. The first time we're having a flute, so let's Alt-C to change it to channel 1. Nice, it's actually playing as a piccolo here. This is piccolo range. Okay, now let's go and grab our pizzicato strings, but first let's make a, let's call them the flute, and make it instead a pizzicato strings. Let's go to Strings Orchestra, pizzicato strings. And then we will go and grab our notes. Copy and put our cursor here. Wait, we have, this is, we're going into triplets here. So let's go set our snap to be a third of a beat. Put our cursor here, copy. And then let's put the cursor back a little bit because we lost some time. Go to flute number 2, I forgot to name that. Alt-C to change it to channel 1, since this will be the first time we have pizzicato strings. And let's call this pizzicato. Nice, okay. Now, let's go to the next thing, which is, what do we have next? We have more strings. Let's control, and we have some trumpets. Ooh, and tubular bells. Okay, so that's all our strings for that channel. Let's go copy this. Go to melody, strings. Now let's realign our cursor and paste. Now this is going to be channel 3. But we don't even have a channel 2, so we don't really need that. So we don't need to skip ahead. Let's go channel 2 and Alt-C to change. And then let's go and make channel 2 of the strings also strings. Turn off the reverb. Select SC88 Pro Map Ensemble Strings. And we're good. Lovely. Now we have some trumpet notes here. Okay, so let's put our cursor there, go to melody, realign our cursor, go to trumpet, and paste. And now this will be the third channel since we already have a first and second channel. Now let's go and make channel 3 of the sound canvas a trumpet. Let's go to SC88 Pro Map, brass trumpet, turn off the reverb. Nice. Okay, now the next part is we have tubular bells. So let's go and clone our pizzicato. Now let's hold Alt, push down to put it under its respective MIDI channel. Let's call it tubular bells. And let's now go and grab all our tubular bell notes. Nice. Now let's put our cursor next to the first note. Go to melody. Put our cursor back a little bit to compensate for the timing loss, and paste here, and then we'll select channel 1 and Alt-C to change. Now let's change this from pizzicato strings to tubular bells. Let's go to chromatic percussion, tubular bell. Nice. Now that release is just a little bit too much. I want it to have some release because it's tubular bells, but I don't want it to go crazy with it. Let's give it about -10. Nice. Okay. Now let's see. We have synths, I think. Let's see if we have any more. We have timpani here, and then just drums here. Ah, we actually have some strings here. No, wait, this is that channel. Sounds like the rest is really just synths and drums. Nice. Okay, so now we can get to configuring our all the panning and such on it. Let's go for the panning first. Let's figure that out. So this. It's missing some information here. I'm gonna guess that's just center. Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna say that is center. And then let's see, we have but none of the trumpets have anything but center so far, so let's go for the French horn. The French horn has some of this going on. And then this one has it going the other way. So let's check out what the rest of the French horn notes have. Actually, let's see. So we can, let's see what the rest of the French horn notes have, actually. Oh, this one has 16% left. And this first one, has 25% left, so it does do a lot of jumping around. Let's go and copy this first part. And let's go and paste that to melody, and then go to project, generators, French horn, pan 1. And let's select that same area and paste. And let's just kind of, everything before this is pretty much the same, I believe. So let's do like that. And yeah, we don't have any French horns before that. So let's go, now the next part, actually, let's go linearly. Let's, in the time, let's see, these trumpets are going to be center, and this one is to the right, so that means our missing information is probably 12% left. So let's go copy this information to the trumpet pan 2. And then let's go to melody, and sort of insert what we have here. So that'll be pasted in line. Now let's go to this, and let's see, we have R7 here. Let's go for L7, and then we'll go and paste that here, Control I, and that'll be good. Now, so now in this first channel we have center. So now I want to make sure that pan 1 at this point stays center, as opposed to 6% left. Which is not a huge difference. I don't think it really matters much. Now the next channel in the trumpet is sort of 12% right. So let's go and actually let's paint that, because right now we have 25% right, but here it needs to be so let's go and paint it to be like R7 when that part comes in. Yeah. Okay. And then we have that next part, which plays here, so we'll go look at it, what it's doing there. This one's going to be 11% right, basically 12% right. So let's just go and put that in channel 2 then, since channel 2 is already doing that. 11% right. Oh, this one's going L left. Let's see. Well, let's do that. Let's just change this to channel 2. Now this final part is in here, and it's center. So most of these are really not far off center. They don't even really matter much. So we can just kind of cut all of this, really, except yeah, none of this really matters because they're all pretty much center. Let's just set this to be R7 and this to be L7. Nice, okay. Now our French horns, let's see, we have these two spread out. This one being 25% left, and that one being 25% right. So let's copy this value, head over to the French horn, and make pan 1 25% left, which is going to be L16. Let's set this one to L6, L to R16. And then this one is just going to be center. This one's going to be 16% left. Okay, so So now this one will face to the left. Let's see. Let's make it center. This one's center. And then this one, and then this one's going to be 16% left. Okay, so then we'll go and say, hey, pan 2, paste this in first, and then this one's going to be, let's see, when we get here, this one's going to be whatever that is, and we paste here, Control I. Okay, so it's the same. Where would you do that? Yeah. Okay, so we can cut that, since it's always the same. Okay, so this strings is going to be 16% left. So let's go into the strings and paste this, which is channel 2, 16% left. Nice. Now let's check out the next part of this. This is going to be center. So let's just leave part 1 the way it is. Nice. Okay. Now our flute. Is going to be 25%, let's see, 25% right. So let's go copy this and paste that to the main line. Lovely. Okay. Now our pizzicato strings are going to be 16% left, so let's copy that, paste it onto the main line. And then our tubular bells are switching around. Okay, so let's go and copy that to melody. Let's reselect, let's realign the grid. Go to tubular bells, pan, and then paste. Are the tubular bells off, or is that just me? I think I didn't account for the space. Wait, no. Hold on. Yeah, they were good. Nice. Okay. Now I want to revisit the trumpets again because it sounds like some of them are actually panned. Let's see. This one's center. This one's 12% right. Okay. Let's go to trumpet and paste the value of pan 2 to be R7, right? Oh wait, that I set them spread, that's right. This one the information was missing, so it could be anything. So I'm going to assume that it was spread. So this one will be spread. So this information was... Yeah, this one's just straight pan to the right. So this would be Shift C, and this is pan to the right. Okay, good. Nice, okay, that works. Okay, so we're sitting good. Let's go and grab our volume automation. Looks like this all belongs to the this part all belongs to the trumpet. Let's go copy that to the trumpet's main line because there really is the same timing across all of them. Nice. Now the volume for this second trumpet. No. No changes on the volume there. And then this one. Okay, so that's all. Now let's go for our French horns. Let's see. We have French horns here, but that one doesn't have volume. This one does. But I think for this, let's see. But for this to work, we have to take it linearly because the automation is going to be very hard to like splice in places. So let's go. The first one has no automation. Okay, so this part is where we want to start. So we do actually want to start here. All right. Let's go, and then let's sort of select this main part too. Nice. Go here. And then we have to move this selection. Sort of shift, move it over. Let me see where this note starts. Right there. No, we want this because I want my snap to be a third of a beat. So let's just select here. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Now we paste this, but nothing happens because FL Studio forgot our selection, like it often does. So now we have to go and copy it again because FL Studio is stupid. Let's go copy this. And then let's align our selection back and paste. But we didn't leave enough room for it to copy the whole thing. So let's go. Yeah, there we go. So let's put all of this, fill in this gap here. Nice. But I wanted the automation to stop whenever the note stops, so we have to kind of leave some gap. It stops before the gap, I feel like. Nice, okay. Now this next part happens in this channel. Okay. Yes, here we go. This part is what we want next. Okay. This happens at half the bar. Let's go here and realign to half the bar. Oh wait, no, we want this in French horn volume. Okay. But wait, where did we put that other thing? Because now we have nothing here. What did we do with the other part? That is weird. What happened to the other thing? Like it's gone. So I must have put that in somewhere else. Let's see. Channel 1 volume. Ah, here we go. Okay, so now let's cut that. Go to French horn volume. Paste. And now let's go and grab our automation again. The next part. Go to channel 2 volume. Zoom in. Select this. Okay, no. Copy. And then this is not what I don't know how this got there, but we don't want it there. Let's go here and paste. Alright, so let's give that some leeway. Lovely. Okay, and now our strings. Do we have any automation here? No. And then the next time we have strings is... Okay, here. Okay, so no automation on our strings at all. Okay. Perfect, so the strings are just normal. And the flute, I can't imagine having any of that on there. Let's see about our tubular bells. Maybe we have some stuff on there. Nope. Okay, so our vibrato now is going to be... Let's see, we have a lot here. This is probably all, maybe this all belongs to the trumpet. And we are missing information here is going to be... It's probably going to be this. Ah, no. It's here. Okay. This is, what is this interval? 1/6 of a step. Let's see. The last 1/6. And it stops here. Okay. Nice. Okay, let's copy this. But I think some of this might belong to something else, maybe? Ah, this belongs to the French horn, but other than that, it's all trumpet. Okay. So let's go copy this. Go to Melody. Go to Trumpet. Wait, go to Project. Generators. Trumpet. Go down to the mod wheel. Paste. Now let's go set our rate to 25 for part 1 and part 2. But this is gonna the mod wheel is only gonna work on part 1. Part 2 we're gonna need to be automatic. Why do we have some volume stuff on there? Hold on. Wait, oh, we must have forgot to put space in there. Hold on. Control, wait. Cut. Okay, that's not right either. I want to know where this note ends. So this note ends between here. Let's see. Right here is where our note ends. So we want this to sort of want this to be sort of a third, I think. Control insert. Okay, so once again, the note ends on here. Okay, so that's good, but that's not when our next note begins. We want it to be when our next note begins. And that would be on the third. So we need a little bit here. This would be like a sixth, I guess, sixth of a beat. Yeah. So let's control insert. There we go. Nice. Okay, now we need some automatic vibrato on the lower trumpet. Not that much. Let's see. Nice. Nice. Okay. That sounds good. Now let's go. So that's all the vibrato on our trumpet. Let's see what we have on our. We have some on our French horns. Let's set our snap to be a beat. Copy this. Wow, no, don't bring a new pattern. And then realign our grid. Go to, let's scroll all the way up. Go to French horn. Paste, and nice, okay. Now let's set this to be a rate of 25. Nice. Now this part, we have some vibrato here, so we're going to want to copy this, and we're also going to have to change that channel in the French horn. Since nothing else plays there, we can just go select this and select channel 1 and Alt C. Now we need to change sort of well, first let's put our let's realign this grid and set this to be go down until we see gray on the mod wheel, and then we paste this here. Nice. Now let's go and see what kind of automation we had on our second channel. Volume 2, nothing. And 2, nothing. So we don't need to worry. We just need this to change. We need to automate this to go to R15 at that moment. So R15 would, where is R15? Let's go copy this value, select here, and then paste it here. And then we will Control I to insert what we already have. Nice, okay. Lovely. All right, so let's now move on to the strings. But I don't think we'll have any vibrato on the strings. Nope, so we're good. So that's pretty much, so that's everything, really. Everything from the orchestra, from the melody line. So now let's go give everything a mixer track. Let's give trumpets, French horns, strings, flute, pizzicato, and tubular bells. 7 melodic instruments. Now let's go and grab our preset for our mixer track. Let's drag it into each of these, but actually I want to play it while I do it so you can hear the difference. So for the trumpet, nice, we have a good chorus, saturation, and exciter on there. Let's call this trumpet. Now let's make I want to make a reverb bus, so let's go dock this random track to the right. Call it reverb. Give it a reverb plugin. And let's turn this to 12% power. Make it a hall shape. And then we'll set the trumpet to be having reverb. Nice. Now let's go for our strings on the mixer track. Let's call this strings. Now let's go for our French horn on the mixer track. Nice. Let's give it reverb. Call it French horn. Okay, now let's go for the strings again. I think give it reverb. Now let's go ahead and brighten this up a bit. And I want to give it more of an exciter. Yes. Yeah, let's give it more of the saturator too. Nice. Okay. Now our French horn, let's go and configure that a little bit more. Brighten it up a bit. Give it some more saturation. And then more exciter. And not that much. And maybe less saturator too. Okay, so what was I thinking about? No, I forgot. Was welcome, Gamer XT. Hi. All right, so oh, our flute needs some love. Where is that flute? Ah, here it is. Okay, let's give the dragon the default mixer track. Nice. Let's call it flute. Give it reverb. Now let's make it a little brighter. Nice. Now let's give it more saturation. And more exciter. Nice. Okay. Ah, we have our pizzicato strings next. Nice. Let's call it pizzicato. Let's give the saturator some more power. Nice. Now let's give the exciter more power. Now let's give it some reverb. This is going to sound real good with reverb. Nice. Okay, now let's go for our tubular bells. Drag in the default. Call it tubular bells. Turn up the saturator. Nice. Let's give that reverb. Ah, but it doesn't even enable it for us. Nice. Okay, now the trumpet has sort of a pop in the original that I want to emulate. So let's go use our envelope controller to sort of simulate that popping. Since the trumpets always have the same timing within the layers, there's no like two different lines going at the same time. We don't need to worry about it messing it up within channels. And even if it did, we could just go and control each of the individual channels. So let's go to Project, Trumpet, and then we're gonna right-click Volume 1 and link it to Envelope Controller 1, and the same for Volume 2. We're going to link that to a different controller. And did we turn up... I think we merged that one channel, right? Yeah. So there's not 3 channels to worry about. Okay, now let's adjust this curve. This curve is going to control our volume, so we want it to bring out the transient. And right now it's not working because we have to add our notes. And it's still not working because I don't know why. Ah, we need to enable the trumpet. And now it loses volume when we do that, so let's go ahead and turn it up to 200%. Not 200%, 175. Nice. Nice. Let's turn the curve up a little bit. Let's turn it down a little bit, the multiplier. No, I like it the way we have it. I don't think we had that crazy of an envelope. Yeah. Nice. Okay, that works. And now the French horn. Let's go for that one. So we want an envelope. Actually, let's just clone this envelope controller. Now let's hold Alt and drag this down under the French horn. Let's paste the notes. And then we'll go and set this to control project. Let's go to French horn. We'll set this to control volume 1 and volume 2. Okay, now let's adjust our curve for the French horn. Let's make it a little sharper. And let's set our volume to be 175%. I need more pop out of that. Not that much. Nice. Maybe a little less volume, and let's go and check out our, oh my, that's not at all what we thought it was going to be. Try putting some release on that. Actually, I know what the problem was. Last time the problem was we had too much release on it within the sound canvas. Nice. Okay, that's a little better. There we go, I can feel that. Let's set this to 175%. Nice. Let's turn that down a little more. There we go. Nice. Okay. I like that. All right. Now our strings also. Let's go listen to that. Yeah, it's got a little punch to it. So let's clone our envelope controller. Hold Alt, push it down under the strings, and let's go enable our strings. Now let's go to the strings and then right-click volume 1, link to controller. Go to articulator 3, and we only have one. Well, we have two of them, I think. Yeah. They're really like, one is just, we can change that. We don't need to. It's irrelevant. Just link them both. And then we paste this to the envelope controller. No. Why would you do that? Did you not hear me say copy? Even in the future, nothing works. Okay, now let's compensate for this loss in volume. okay, that's good. That sounds great. Let's check out our trumpet again. I kind of want to try that thing of turning the attack down too, again. Yes, that sounds even better. But let's turn down the saturator a bit. Nice. Now let's turn the saturator here too. Let's turn up the brightness a little bit. Nice. Okay. All right, now let's see. Maybe we can turn the exciter. No, the exciter is normal. Okay, I like that. Now let's go and we're gonna move on to our synths now. Let's go mute out all these channels. And this is a regular pulse. I think these are two that go in tandem. These are echoes. And then this is like it's a dyad. So this one, let's see, there's a patch change here. Okay, but this one, I think, has a little bit harsher of a envelope. Yeah, I think it does. So that must be what that change is all about. What about this change here? It fades all the way out here. So, okay. And then we go to a square. And a super pulse. And then back to a pulse, regular pulse. And then the other articulation of the pulse. Okay, so now I need to know... I need to go and copy my pulse notes, regular pulse. Nice, okay. So we copy that. Oh, I forgot about these notes right here. Control Shift and this. Oh, and these. Wow. Okay, that should be everything. Yes, okay. Now let's copy this. Go to Find First Empty, call it Synths. Let's paste this here. But let's put it into our pulse channel, but this would be super loud, so let's go give it a mixer track first. And then let's go and turn it down to 15. Because it's really loud. So we turn it down 15 decibels, 15 whole decibels. Nice. And this is an echo, so we can remove this. Okay, so this one... I think there's like some release on this too. And then here, there's no release. So we can go and gate out the release then. Let's Control I to insert what we already have. Wow, why would you do that? And then, here. Okay, and here we also have no sustain. So let's Control I to insert our sustain, and then we go... Here we briefly go to 0. I think here we have more sustain. We have like double the sustain, it seems like. Yeah. Maybe not that much. And here we have like half the sustain. Oh wow, we have like less sustain even. And then it's like, the decay is like less. Yes, that makes sense. Now, because the MIDI isn't quite accurate with the sustain, because it's like, it's more like a, like with, I think there's like no curve on it. So it sounds more like... Whereas the game is more like this. Nice. Okay, and it changes... Changes here again. When we get to those things. So let's go... Okay, so here it's going to go back to where it was in the beginning. Nice. And then our release time is going to go back up here. Nice. Nice. And then this seems kind of quiet, so let's just go and make it 9. But it'll rise once it gets the mixer track. Let's see. Yes, but actually that's because it removed my decibel reduction. So let's go put that back. Now it still feels like it needs to be risen. Let's go rise it to 12. Now let's call this pulse. Wow. My God. Oh boy. Kicked my mic. Okay, now let's remove the chorus since we already have chorus on it. Now this is going to have delay, but the delay is going to be, let's see. The delay is going to be panned to the right, 75%, so that means I want to create a delay bus. Let's go right click to this, let's go send it just to this track. Let's call this delay bus. Actually, we have to also send it to the master because the dry is not going to be in here. So let's go add a delay bank into delay bus. Let's turn off the dry. So now this whole track is only the wet. Now let's turn this down to like 35. And then I think it's a step maybe. Let's do a little bit of offset. And then let's turn the level to 10% and give it some diffusion. And then let's check on that interval. It's a third of a step. No, it's a third of a beat. So that means a step and a third. So 4/3 of a step. So let's go on the timing. Let's do plus 16. Yeah, okay. Now let's go and make this this track pan 75% to the right. There we go. Nice. Now this is going to be disabled when we let's just have the signal not even going into it at all. So this is only going to be in the beginning. We'll Control I and then turn it down. Nice. Okay, do we have that any other time though? I think we have it. Yeah, look, we have it again here in those other arpeggios. I figured we'd have it back there. Now, so let's go to that part. Go to this channel, and now we gotta find that part again. Yes, let's put this normal amount back. Nice, okay. Now let's go and grab the other layer to those to that harmony. Okay, and this is a super pulse. This is our echoes. And then this is also another harmony. Okay. Now let's see, we have... Okay, that's good. Let's make this a step. I think it's like, yeah, it's a step. The beat. 5 and a beat. Okay, so let's copy this. Let's go to synths, pulse, and then we're gonna realign our playhead. And now we have this pasted. Let's go to check out our panning for that part. So this is spread panning now. This one's 75% to the left, and this one's going to be 75% right. And I assume we'll go back to that point over here. Yes. Okay. Now let's go click this note, Shift C, and then we're going to go note pan. This is going to be all the way down here. Just going to drag that across. Is there really a note missing here, or did I just somehow not copy that part? To go check on that. Now let's Shift I to select the other channel. And then we'll select all this and make it to, actually this is supposed to be a 75% spread, so we only want, let's go to our level scaling and go to 75%. Okay. Now let me go check and make sure that, and confirm, yes, that note is missing. Let's see. Or did I just not copy it somehow? I think I just didn't copy it. Which note is that? And which bar? This is bar 9. I want to say that'll go here. But I don't even have the right timing, so let's just go. There is not even anything like that in bar 9. I think we just have the wrong, like, oh, it skips a bar because it's like the timing difference. So it's actually bar 10. Yeah, that does in fact have that. It's supposed to be an F. And now this is going to be, and 75% this way. Nice. I don't know how I missed that, but I did. And now this part, forgot about. Nice. Okay. So that's our synth harmony. What doing? Restoring music from Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire. So we're going and recreating this using our recreating the synths and recreating the instruments from the sound canvas. Nice, thank you. Okay, so let's go now. Let's go check out what this is. This is our bass, it looks like. Doesn't change. And what wave is this? Rounded square. So let's go copy this. And let's find first empty and call it bass. But let's not put that here, let's put that in rounded square. Now let's Control A to select it all and remove this space. That's really loud, so let's go and give it a mixture track. Drag in the default. Call it round square. Now let's go turn this down to about 9 decibels, I'd say. Just until it peaks at 6. But let's remove the exciter because it has too much buzz on it. So let's make it peak at, actually let's make it peak at 9, and I want some more bass on that. Now let's reduce it until it gets to... Nice. Let's remove the chorus. Okay. Now let's go on to our, let's see. Is this one detuned at all? No. I think this one's pretty simple. No vibrato either. Okay, so this is going to be our timpani now. Let's go and clone our tubular bells. Hold Alt, push down so it's under the mixer track. Now let's go and call this timpani. No. Timpani. Why would you make... I didn't ask for that. No. Okay. Call this timpani. Go to copy this. And let's make this a timpani. Strings orchestra timpani. And then let's find first empty, call this drums. Paste this here, and we will Control A to select all and move it over. And let's select channel 1 and Alt C to change. Nice. Now let's give this a mixer track. This should not be panned this way. Unless... oh, it actually is panned this way. Surprisingly. Let's check. I want to check for movement, though. No, no movement. Okay, now let's give that timpani a mixer track. I mean, well, it has a mixer track. Let's give it the default. Let's call this timpani. Nice. Let's give that reverb. Make sure it peaks at 6. Let's peak it at 6. Nice. Let's up the saturation a little bit. Nice. Now it pops. Now let's recheck it. Make sure it peaks at 6. Nice. Okay, perfect. Now we have more drums, including a crash. So let's clone our timpani. Oh yeah. All right, now let's go to part 10. SC88 Pro Maps standard. Wait, what drums are we using here? Just the orchestral snare, so we can just put all the crash and the snares in the same channel. Let's call this drums, and let's hold Alt, push it down, and then let's make this orchestra, drums. Turn off the reverb. Copy this. Go to drums. Paste it to the new one and Control A to select all. Now let's go select channel 10, Alt C to change it. Nice. Now this crash is panned to the left, so let's go and make it, actually let's center this. Let's go to advanced, and then go to concert symbol 2. Turn this to C. But that's not it. That must be concert symbol 1. There we go. Now let's give this its own mixer track. Drag in the default. Call this drums. Give it reverb. Turn this down. And turn it up a bit. Turn off the exciter, because it's already got a lot of high notes in it. Okay, lovely. Now we have all our pieces. Let's go and put it together. Let's remove GBA Muse Ripper's Shameless Self-Promotion tag and go to melody. Put the melody ahead, and then we'll put the downbeat here. And then we'll go and add our synths at the first downbeat, bass as well, and drums. Do you believe that's right? Yes. Now we have some irrelevant automation, making the melody last longer than it needs to. So let's go to melody, control and pan 1. Let's see if that's it. Nope. What is doing that? It's this thing here. We have too much bass on that, this thing. Or just too much volume in general. Nice. Now let's add a Maximus. Let's zero in on our bass. Let's cap it between 3 and 6. Now let's raise it up to here a little bit. 2 decibels. Now let's go to our mids and cap it at 3. Not bad. Okay, now let's go to our highs, and we will cap this at 9. Nice. Lovely. Lovely. I like it. All right. Now let's go and hold on. Blah, blah. I am slicing the loop. Slicing the intro off the loop. This is a very specific thing. I don't think that's supposed to be there. I think it's here. Yeah. I think something's... Oh, yeah, because there was that space that we removed. Okay. Yeah, now that makes sense. Let's select this and Control B. Now, we have that. Let's do some A and B comparisons. Let's Let's go drag in the original. No, don't do that. Absolutely not. Let's go move this to the beginning. Remove that space and normalize it. Normalize the volume. Nice, pretty one-to-one. I think the French horn can come up a little bit. Okay, those strings are a little too loud. Okay, I think I know what I want to do with this. So let's do dun dun dun, and then let's do like a timpani roll. Dun, dun. I like that. Yeah, let's do. Let's slice this off. Select all this and merge them together. And then let's go, see, dun 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 dun. Let's do our timpani roll first. Dun 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 dun. But let's see, we want to, because we're going from, this is going to be, here, let me brighten up my screen a little bit. This is A, D sharp, C, D sharp. So this is like an A, F dominant chord. Dun, dun, dun. This goes from, I think this here is like drums. Yeah, that B, those B's are drums. Dun 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 dun. No, dun dun dun. So this would be going from F major to G minor to A minor. So we're pretty clearly in F here. Or no, G minor or A flat, so B flat. Pretty clearly in B flat. Then we go from F major to G minor again. So we're really going from like, and it's not even A minor, it's like A diminished. Dun, 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 dun. So, and then so we'll resolve then to A sharp to B flat major. So yeah, that would sounds like dun 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 dun. Okay, so let's do that. Let's put our envelope controller here. And then our strings will be like, so this is going to be going down, so our strings will go to F. And the envelope controller here. Now the pulses This one will go to, so it's an A sharp, so this one will go to D. And then this one will go to A sharp. Nice. Now for the bass, this one we'll land on, so let's go down to this A sharp here. Now for the timpani, now let's end on a dun. Nice. So let's paint some notes here. If this is rapid enough. Okay, no, we need this to be twice as let's chop this up. Nice. So let's set the velocity to like crescendo on this. Nice. Okay, now let's go for our drums. Let's do a crash. Now for that bass is pushing too much. Bass, I want to kind of go to F sharp. No, we need to. Nice. I want this to kind of hang on a on some high notes, like dun 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 dun. So let's do. Nice. Now let's do. But let's do it in. Let's do some volume stuff. So that this kind of. So let's Control I to insert this. Now let's do. So let's copy this and let's send this to the strings. Nice. I love it. Love it. Beautiful. Let's hear it all in that same time. Was in the shower. What did I miss? Nice. Well, we're almost done here. So you can be here to give the final judgment. Band music, yes, band music. All those trumpets and horns at full potential. Full blast, yes. All right, let's hear it all in at the same time. Why am I losing CPU here? This is more Kazuayoki. Nice, alright, I like that. So if y'all concur, I will say that this is done. And then I'm going to go make the video for this real quick, and then we'll come back with, next thing is Room of Glory. So we'll finish Room of Glory today. That shouldn't take too long. It's a pretty simple piece. So let's save this. Here, I'll play it one more time for y'all. The GPU dropped. Yeah. I don't know why that is. It's the song that plays whenever you beat Steven. Nice. Love that ending. Yeah, this is the song that plays whenever you win against Steven. So it's like one of the, you only hear it once, pretty much. So yeah, we'll call this complete now. Let me export it. Alright, y'all. Thanks for coming to this. And this will be Jam and Sam signing off until we'll be back in a few hours after I put this on YouTube. So keep an eye out for the video, and then we'll come back with Room of Glory, which is when you go whenever you, after you beat Steven, he takes you to this, like, room where you, like, get your Pokemon evaluated and stuff. Alright, y'all. Thanks for coming to the stream, and this will be Jam and Sam signing off until a couple of hours. Ciao.